the first to know in Nsem-Pii TV.
For another, the special prosecutor formally charged Ofori Atta and 7 others with 78 counts of corruption-related offences. Now, and I just say, and are creating a lot of controversies. Just say, and leading counsel for Ofori Atta, lawyer Frank Davis, about to be at the Amani Kisi Ajaben, Kano on record said Ofori Atta does not fear prosecution. Na enya no kwa na chese Frank Davis kasa ensemi Frank Davis ensema all can say Kisi Ajaben obi a special prosecutor e ban sa office na onim na dwuma a wose oye kra na enya no so kwa na kasa ensemi ene Martin Pebu enso so ababe kan on point say e was say ye Kisi Ajaben free sa OSP hono e was say ye gisa di brain free ni sem kra because onye obi a oman no watimi asevi oman we da oye obi a onye no kwafo because say all the 78 county aba ye hwe ni musen ka betimi akokot onwa on kokoto we say the next time obesan a make public appearance bia na say oba be press conference na osan ba be gu Ofori Atta enimu asekwa wa bra watimi 78 county aba no ontimi enkokot. In fact ene lawyer Frank Davis ene Martin Pegu ka ensem e de eche Kisi Ajaben ka chen say so afato no say office of the special prosecutor no be na dwuma na onye dwuma ni ye no nchai enima bia oye no emonten so no na enye andamine the office of the special prosecutor adwuma die no yentie ensem a lawyer Frank Davis ene Martin Pegu Can
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Great. These charges that we have seen publicized, your client is not in the jurisdiction, but are you formally aware of the charges that have been brought against him by the OSP?
Well, good evening to your esteemed listeners and viewers. Yes, it's all over social media, so I have seen it.
And I mean, that's so informal. I'm talking about whether formally there's anything that has happened in the court at the registry. That's what I mean.
What has happened in the court in the registry?
Whether this has been filed formally in the court and served on your client.
I wouldn't know. That should be a question for the OSP to answer. I have seen the charges. I think about 78 of them.
What do you make of them?
What do I make of the charges?
Yes, please.
Oh, the special prosecutor, I believe, knows what he's doing. So he has now formally charged my client and others with whatever. Of course, I've spent time with Adane. The duty of any prosecutorial team is to prove the guilt of an accused person beyond all reasonable doubt. So, yes, it's one thing formulating charges, and it's another proving the offense. So, for me, it means nothing.
But
he's charged him, yes, fine. So,
okay,
we will have to prove the charges.
Great.
It's not the scribbling. It's just not the scribbling of English language on paper, which amounts to prosecution. There should be a conviction, and that conviction is based on proving the guilt of the accused person. So
before
mean nothing.
Before we get there, the prosecution will have to make its case. You would have to open your defense, and at the end of the day, the judge will decide where to swing to. But has your client formally seen these charges, at least being brought to his attention by the court registry?
I am telling you that I have just seen it on social media. Indeed, if these charges have been formally relayed to my client, he would have told me. I am telling you, I have no such knowledge. I only have also seen it on social media, as you have. So I don't know yet whether he's been served or he's been formally notified of the charges. I don't know that for a fact. So I can't tell you that I know. I don't.
All right. Now, but would you represent your client in court when the charges are formally read and the case opens from the prosecution side, or you have indication that your client would come and take his plea or respond to the question of whether he's guilty or not in court?
Mr. This is a question to ask with all due respect. You've called me as well for Ofori Atta. So indeed, if the charges are arraigned and the matter goes to court, I'll definitely be in court.
Okay. Will your client be in court?
But I wouldn't know for now.
Are there plans to get your client to come into the jurisdiction to respond to these charges?
I wouldn't know for now. He has not been formally notified of any charges. So the question is a bit preemptive. I can only wait for him to instruct me on what has been served or not served on him. For now, I have seen it on social media. I might believe that he also might have cited something like that. I don't know for a fact anyway, but I have seen it. I might believe that since it's all over the place, somebody might just prompt him that something like this has happened. So yes, I mean, I'm waiting for him to instruct formally.
Should that somebody prompting him not be his lawyer?
Oh, but why should I be the one to prompt him?
Because you are the one to defend him, so you have to bring his attention to the fact that the Republic of Ghana has brought charges against him, and how
Ken Ofori is a widely read person. He's widely read. So I believe that he will do what is necessary by him.
Which includes coming to respond in court, having his day in court.
By all means, an accused person will have his day in court. So when it gets to that bridge, it surely will cross it.
Even if the accused person is not in the jurisdiction.
Why are you running over yourself? Why are you being so judgmental and prejudicial? What do you mean by if the accused person is not in the country? But once upon a time, all of you were here when the special prosecutor said that he was going to force his entry into the country. So why are you making this comment? As if Ken Ofori is fleeing justice. Don't do that.
Yeah, but I was also.
What do you mean by because he's out of the country?
But I was also here when he said he was going to come, but he hasn't. So that's why I'm just asking.
Yeah, because he has attended onto a medical procedure. Why do you only hear one side? He has had a medical procedure which is known to everybody. He is recuperating. When his doctors tell him to come to the country, he will come. What is this fixation about people saying they can this, can that? What's all this fixation about?
Because people are
the man has gone for a medical surgery.
Because the OSP has said he's a fugitive of justice, and so people are interested in whether he will come.
Are you going to the past? I thought we were going to the present and the future. Stop this past thing. The OSP says he's a fugitive from what justice.
But
you haven't charged anyone with an offense, and you tell me he's a fugitive from justice. These people say this thing just because you have heard it. You should understand what you are saying to me. What do you mean by the OSP says he's a fugitive from justice? And so, because the OSP says you are also repeating it ad nauseum, don't do that.
Mr. Davis, I'm just trying to get information from you. It is
yes,
I have no interest whatsoever in this.
But I'm saying that the information you want to get from me should be based on stated facts.
Yes, and the stated facts are that the Office of Special Prosecutor has said that your client is a fugitive of justice. He's making attempts to bring him home to face trial. However, he has gone to court and brought these formal charges. And I'm asking what your client is going to do. Would he come formally or he will be tried in absentia? That's what I wanted to know. You are his lawyer and better placed to respond to these questions, I believe.
I am saying, listen to me, I am saying that for now, I don't even know whether he's been notified of the charges. It is running over social media, and I'm saying he's a widely read person. He might chance on it, or somebody might bring it to his attention. But he has to be formally notified of the charges before we can be asking these questions whether he's going to come into the country or not. It's like, why? He has to be notified. And if that is not done, I don't think I'm placed to be answering questions on whether he's going to come or he won't come. I think I'm a clairvoyant. If he is formally notified, then we can be having the discussion whether he's coming or not. And indeed, when he's notified, he will know. Because the OSP has a pension of doing everything he wants to do on social media, facing the microphone and cameras, but not in the courtroom. So when he notifies him, he will tell you people, and then you can ask me the questions, and I will answer.
Okay.
I said it the last time, and I'm repeating it. Kenneth Nanaya Kuntun Kunuku Ofori is so scared of prosecution. He is not in the least scared. So nobody should have any whimper that, Ken is running away.
Very well. We'll wait to see if he comes and then.
Yes, so wait to see that day. When he comes, not if.
Okay, when he comes. But in between now and then, if there's need for you to go and respond in court, you will do that for him while you wait for him to come.
Of course. Those are my instructions as a trained lawyer.
I'm just wondering, though, so just for education purpose, usually they would ask guilty or not. Who is going to respond to that when it's made in court, so that you, the lawyer, definitely cannot be the one to respond to? So when it gets to that, what happens?
When that bridge also crosses our path, we'll cross it.
All right, Mr. Kwebo, I think I am having difficulties getting that. So while I look for that sound bite, you've heard that the formal charges have been brought against Mr. Ofori Atta and others. You have been one of the people asking for that to be done. It's been done now. What's your comment, and what do you make of the charges?
I say that this is a half-hearted, and half-baked solution to the problem. Half-hearted and half-baked because it turns out that Ofori Atta walked out of Ghana under the nose of Kisi Jabin. So what is this? Ofori Atta walked out of Ghana in the full glare of Kisi Jabin and his OSP apparatus. Ofori Atta walked out of Ghana in the full glare of Kisi Jabin and the OSP apparatus. What he himself said it. You saw the video where he confirmed that before Ofori Atta left, he got intel. He said, I intercepted the letter. Then I went to NIB, didn't get help. I went to National Security. The heads of these two institutions are Gabi's boys, Dankwa Institute boys. And Ofori Atta and Gabi are related. So his kings and Gabi's boys are heads of these institutions. And he said that's where you went for help. You see the deliberate collusion. So this is a half-hearted attempt at fighting corruption. Kisi Jabin has never been committed from day one at fighting corruption. You see, when Martin Amidu had a challenge with Akufo-Addo, he came out and informed the people of Ghana that Akufo-Addo is the mother serpent of corruption. And you see, since then, you see Akufo-Addo's reputation then collapsed. It's been in tatters ever. It can never be put back to shape again. You see it. So all Kisi Jabin had to do at that time, and even ORA was working. I was part of the ORA committee. And if you ask anybody near government, they will tell you that when there is a change in government, though President Mahama had not been sworn in, once he's sworn and the thing is going the other way, the heads of those institutions listen to the incoming president and his people. Kisi Jabin didn't do all these things. Said, I intercepted the letter. Please, interview Kisi Jabin. Kisi Jabin has to leave that office. Look, he should have left like 2 years ago. It means that he's a double agent. He's there to satisfy the people who brought him in. Double agent, and pretends to be working for the people of Ghana, but he's working for his private interest.
That's a serious allegation.
But he himself said it. He said he saw Ofori Atta leave. Please play the interview. Thank God that it was a video. Omaru, I have it on my phone. Should I send to you if you didn't want? He said, I intercepted the KSM interview. He said he intercepted the letter. Intercepted. So he saw the letter where the one sent to both chiefs of staff, the old one and the incoming one, where Ofori Atta said he is going out for medical leave. He said that I intercepted it. I have my men all over, but I went to NIB. NIB, the man used to work for Dankwa Institute. It's Gabi who put him there. Atubra Kweku, National Security.
But Atubra Kweku was put there by the president. You cannot say Gabi put him there. Gabi was not in government in any shape.
We all know that Gabi was very influential. Listen, it's Atubra who recommended, what do you call it? It's Gabi who recommended him. Atubra used to work for Gabi in the Dankwa Institute. Atubra didn't work for Akufo-Addo.
So you know this as a matter of fact, or you're just alleging?
No, Atubra was working at Dankwa Institute. You can check.
Yeah, no, I know that, but I'm saying that how he became now NIB or previously BNI boss, you cannot say the appointment was done by Gabi. I mean, that's what I'm just saying. So that
it's recommendation. Naturally, it's recommendation. That's what I mean. Of course, Gabi wasn't president. So he would say that, bro, that's by Gabi's brothers with Akufo-Addo. Okay? In Chi, there's no word for cousin. So don't say cousin. Okay? Where they come from is Akan. Akan, there's no word for cousin. So Gabi is brother to Akufo-Addo. So Gabi goes to tell, bro, I think Atubra is fit for this office. When your brother tells you that I think I'm on the ground, he is good. Asumeni, you go to national security, the same. And that's where Kisi said he went to get help. A double agent.
But did he have a choice? Those are the heads of the institution. To the extent that they are the heads, he had no choice than to deal with them, regardless of how they were appointed. Because if you stretch this further, you may even say then that Kisi himself was appointed by President Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo is cousins with Ken. So if you want to stretch it, that's how absurd it to get, don't you think?
Yes. No, it's not absurd. Hey, how can I say absurd? So that's the whole idea. So they took it soft. You see, when they brought an independent person, Martin Amidu, they said Amidu embarrassed Akufo-Addo for life, because for the rest of Akufo-Addo's life, his legacy, he can never run away from the Ejapadia deal, how they were going to sell our mineral resources to themselves, okay, through all those fanciful procedures. So you see, so they learned their bitter lesson that don't try an independent person, bring somebody within our circle. So the key thing, Umaru, the key thing we cannot run away for the rest of Kisi's life, he will have to answer, and that's why he should resign immediately, is that he says he intercepted it. So when you intercept, you don't learn from your predecessors. Your predecessor came out to the media when Akufo-Addo was suffocating him. So you today saying, if Akufo-Addo's appointees are suffocating you, come to the general public, and that's constitutional. That's the preamble to the Constitution. Sovereignty resides in the people. That is Article 1, Clause 1 of the Constitution. Sovereignty resides in the people. That is Article 5 of the Constitution, 35. That is Article 125 as well. And many other provisions. So when, as a head of a public institution, you are being suffocated, you are being frustrated, you have a right to come and inform the people, the ultimate owners of the power. And Kisi would have nothing of it, and he allowed Ofori to escape. So I cannot trust him. And if you look at some of the charges that are filed, he's deliberately gambling with financial laws. Look at, count 6, financial laws and other offenses. Financial laws is not part of the OSP mandate. He can say it is a related corruption offense, but what do you do? The best would have been that if you want to do financial laws and all those things, you want to take away the Attorney General's power, then he should have gone to court for interpretation first. So when you are not sure, don't use a live case like this. You argue that you want an interpretation that if you interpret the OSP Act 959, corruption related can then encompass any offense at all you see whilst you are investigating. So when the courts agree, then you can do this. Now you are going to use this case to gamble. You are going to use this case to gamble. When you get there and the court says no, as for financial laws, it's not part of you. It's too huge. That's how come that one belongs to Attorney General. What are you now going to do? What a gamble. You see, part of
so you don't trust so you don't trust the charges.
Absolutely, I don't trust the charges at all. I cannot trust Kisi. Kisi once worked for Ofori. Ofori is his former client. Kisi worked for Gabi. The same circle. Ask Kisi Adane, did he work for Gabi and Ofori? Once he did Kisi attend meetings with Ofori? Did he attend meetings with Ofori? Okay, did he? Okay. And that man is now going to be prosecuting Ofori.
So since you've talked about Martin Amidu, 2 days ago was the 5th anniversary of his resignation from that office. So you have a problem with Kisi, not the office of special prosecutor. You would want that office to continue, but not with Kisi as head.
Absolutely, yes. Okay. Kisi should stay, but I said Kisi, sorry. The office should stay, but Kisi Ejabe, Albert Akugu, and Sami Daku should be out of that office. That's a clique.
Why are you adding Sami Daku to the lot?
Oh, Sami Daku is the one who runs the errands for Kisi. He's a right-hand man. He runs the errands for Kisi.
How? He's head of communication or I think something, corporate affairs at there. So how are you connecting him? Yes.
I'm always a lawyer. I'm sure next year by this I will be saying counsel. Hey, the man closest to the big man, when you are doing the sweep, you sweep all of them. You can't leave him there. You'll be a mole. So ask nobody when you are sweeping under new management, the people who are causing us trouble. Once Kisi Ejabe sat down, intercepted the letter that Ofori said he's fleeing from Ghana and didn't do anything. His right-hand men, Albert, and for Sami Daku and Albert, have to follow him. For Albert Akugu, right now as we speak, you haven't seen the petition as Shraj against Agbeta Kubu and Kisi Ejabin. Prosecutorial misconduct against them. You haven't seen it, or it's been published.
Very well. I've heard that Kisi is looking for you. He's invited you to his office tomorrow. Invited you to his office. Do you know what it is about, and will you go?
Oh, I promised myself not to grant an interview on that this matter. So what I just said, let's leave it. Let me go and come. It's not.
So you will go.
So yes. Oh, by all means.
But what if they lock you up and say produce 80 million CD bill? Will you have it?
You see, they know that I'm king of bail, so they won't attempt to do that to me. They know that. So the letter is very polite. You see.
Oh, okay.
Because it's very polite. You see, I'm a lawyer. This work, activism. Oh well, I'm now embracing it. I didn't know that I'll become an activist. I thought activists were separately trained. I'm not coming to it.
Will you go with a lawyer or you represent yourself?
Oh, I'm going with a host of lawyers. I just go with them so that you'll be witnesses.